on the previous episode.
Boom. Got exactly what I wanted. Tire kill power up. Oh, yeah. And I got the base elite, same pack. 350k in value and one gold team fantasy pack out of the pre-orders. Welcome back, YouTube. Welcome to episode 2 of the No Money Spent Road to Glory. So yeah, let's get into it. As seen by the last episode, we pulled basically the highest valued player out of our Dynasty pre-order packs and Tire kill and his power up. Pretty awesome pack. So yeah, let's go. I end up completing, after completing the A-Axis solos, I get to level 5, which unlocks the Forge sequence, which ends up giving you a 87 JC Jackson, not much coins, and a bunch of packs. So I think we go through about half of the Forge solos in this episode. So yeah, let's get into it. First though, we pick up Devin Hester, which I think you get from level 5. Here it is, Season Champions pack. Now, you have two options. You can only have one. You have Devin Hester and Junior Seau. Rest in peace. Now, Devin Hester is pretty much you have to choose him. Not necessarily because he's a great player. Well, he is a great player, stats, but it's more about the archetype, route runner. Don't ask why EA Sports decided to give him a route running archetype and not other players. He was a return man. He was really a below average wide receiver. But yeah, giving him route running archetype, when you're able to level him up to 92, which how you do this is you get collectibles about every 10 levels. Well, it is harder up to level up in this year's game, so he's not going to be like 92 day one like Andre Johnson, the level master from last year. So he's going to be slowly upgraded, but once he gets, even to 90 and he unlocks tier 3 abilities, Devin Hester, at 92, he gets over 90 at short, medium, and deep route running, which is insane. He's going to be the best wide receiver for probably a month or two. Ends up getting up to 90 speed, I think, which isn't the fastest, but no receiver comes close in terms of route running. So you're able to get route technician, slot-o-matic at super low AP. I'm expecting EA to, when they come out with the Superstar promo on Monday night and other objectives, there's not a lot of XP you can earn right now. You pretty much only get to level 7. So I expect them to drop more XP challenges and etc. to get your MUT level up, because right now it's, you could see I'm level 5 after I'd say I'm 5 hours deep into the challenges. You see, as I go through the objectives, it's get 20 rushing touchdowns for 10,000 XP. You can't do a unlimited kickoff return from last year where you get to level 50 in a couple hours and you have a 92 overall player, a bunch of free packs, coins. It's a grind this year. It's molded after 2K, FIFA, MLB The Show, where you only get them through XP objectives. So you can't just spam a solo over and over again. But yeah, as we look through the objectives, they're forced and fumbles, win 100 games. There's not much. There's only one really weekly objective out right now. Like I said, I expect more and more objectives as promos drop and other stuff. So yeah, we get into the Forge solos, and I want to more talk about also where the series is gonna go. I'm not gonna post. It's not gonna be a lot of solo challenge this. Right now, there's no gameplay. I don't play my first online game till the full version's out, because I like to save my hours. So you won't see gameplay probably until episode 4. I should have one more episode where it's just building my team through A-Axis, getting coins, finding ways to make coins, and I'll have gameplay out probably Tuesday for episode 4, where I try to find my meta, my team, abilities. It's hard. The gameplay right now is very basic because no one has abilities, because the players that are out right now, there's no team diamonds. The highest rated players are 88 and 89, so they don't get their tier 3 abilities. So you're playing a very basic. The gameplay right now, the meta, sure, there's really no meta, but the meta is going to be changed after a week when people start getting abilities and more coins. So yeah, as we look through, I end up clearing my binder finally. after pulling a gridiron pack from the Forge solos, like the first sequence you get a gridiron. I think you saw I pulled a base elite, but I go through pretty much and rinse my binder. Oh, here it is, perfect. Gridiron pack. I do end up getting an elite. Luckily, it's not an amazing one, but it's low grind. It's coins pretty much. So I end up rinsing my binder and trying to get as many coins as I can, because after pulling Tyreek Hill, I didn't really focus on getting coins. I'm like, I don't need coins, I'm not buying anyone. So I end up rinsing my binder, trying to get as many coins as I can to kind of, as we talked about last episode, get a player at a position that I don't have a nat, like O lineman, D lineman, and you'll see the first pickup I make is a running back, because the struggles, and if you've played the Forge solos, you know running the ball, like there's 100 yards in a quarter, 50 yards in 6 plays. I mean, it's impossible. I had Chase Edmonds and Darrell Henderson with 82 or 83 speed. They both had the same speed, and they weren't cutting it. I was wasting in 10 to 15 minutes on one solo, and it ended up forcing my hand. So I end up rinsing my binder. I end up getting 2. By the way, look through your binder for base elites, but there's golds. They're high speed. Mecole Hardman, Deshaun Jackson, running backs, like gold running backs with high speed, end up going for like 5,000 to 6,000 coins. You see most of these cards sell. There's also a glitch. Don't cancel an auction that you have posted. My friend had trouble with a card. It's still bugged, and it's just in his binder. It says in auction, but he can't control it at all. But yeah, also another thing, rookies, as you see, go for, I mean, this is a 71 rookie, and he's going for 6K. Even the low rookies, like 65 to 69, go for like 5,000. Power-ups as well. Terry McLaurin, they go for a lot because no one pulled Washington pre-order packs. So as we rinse the binder and we go into more perfect sets. If you have a lot, you would get a lot of silvers from campaign, Forge, the preseason, like the first solo chain you get a ton of like nat silvers. I think I ended up with 50, and my friend, another friend, did this. He put them into the 70-74 gold player pack. Not really for gold players, but you get power-ups. Like, look on the screen, Nick Chubb, that card, I end up selling it for 7,000 coins. Nyheim Hines is another good gold player. But since low golds, especially with high speed, you get a lot of power-ups. I think I ended up finishing the set 8 times, getting 3 or 4 sets, and not 3 or 4 sets, 3 or 4 power-ups at about 8 packs. So it was about a 50%, and most power-ups go for 3,000+ coins. It's free coins sitting in your binder. The silvers, there's no other set. So yeah, while we ended up finishing solos, you also worked through a team builder objective where you have to finish at least 7 of the objectives out of 10. As you can see, I ended up choosing with L'Jarius Sneed. Chiefs fan, let's continue the Chiefs chemistry. I already have Tyreek Hill, Pat. So, and I guess with team captains, you get a bunch of chemistries. So yeah, we end up choosing L'Jarius Sneed. Just the thought process behind that is corners. You can never have enough corners. 5 on your depth chart. There's always going to be a need for like a 4th or 5th corner just with high speed if you go in quarters. Where at other positions, if you choose wide receiver, I mean, I switch my wide receivers every week. L'Jarius Sneed and like Fabian Moreau, Murphy Bunting on the Bucks. I mean, these corners will be usable like not as a main like 1st or 2nd, 3rd corner. Like right now, like when I get my team to play online, he's going to be like my 3rd, 4th corner, and for 3rd, 4th corner, he will stay as my 3rd, 4th corner for probably a couple weeks. You want the when you're choosing a nat, like ever a choice pack, you want to get as much time as them is your starting lineup as you possibly can. Getting a player that maybe is really, really good for right now, but he's only useful for 1 to 2 days, is not as good as choosing maybe a boring player at a position that you have for 2 or 3 weeks. It saves you coins, pretty much. So yeah, I end up rinsing my binder again after I opened those 70 to 74 packs. Nyheim Hines sells a bunch of power-ups, and we end up going back in. As you see, this is I think it's like the 3rd tier. This brings me to my first purchase, really. As you see, I have 75,000 coins, and I was really struggling in solos where you had to run the ball, basically. As you see, Darrell Henderson, he's fat. He can't do anything. I'm instantly quit out. I'm like, I'm done with this. I need a running back. I need someone with 85 plus speed to get me through these solos. My friends have had issues with slow running backs. So I go to the market. I'm looking at base elites, McCaffrey, Chubb, Derrick Henry. I'll never buy Derrick Henry. McCaffrey I was looking at for the route running archetype. But base elites, just their speed is just like McCaffrey is 85, Alvin is 83, Derrick Henry is 86, and I mean McCaffrey for 130k, 85 speed, and Derrick Henry 200k for 86 speed. And I came across Antonio Gibson. Team builders are about 50k. I think he has 86 speed. But Antonio Gibson, I think it's a good investment because if I buy McCaffrey or Henry, Saquon comes out on Monday in the Superstar promo. McCaffrey and Derrick Henry are instantly like pushed to the side. They'll probably drop 50 or so K. They won't be. Saquon and Barkley will be the most expensive. So whatever Saquon's price, usually Superstars are 200k. Derrick Henry's going to be 150. McCaffrey will be 100. Antonio Gibson through team builders set's kind of set because it's a set. You need multiple elites, and the low elites can't really go much lower than they are, which are like 8 or 9k. So team builders end up being 50k. So it's really like I'm buying him for 50k. He's not going to go up. He's not going to go down. It's just whenever I get my next running back, he'll still sell for 50k. So there's no like loss. So yeah, we finish up with the help of Antonio Gibson. We finish up the Forge. So not the Forge sequence, the whole sequence. We finish I think through the fourth, which is able to, I see 80 stars, J.C. Jackson, another corner that's high speed. Yeah, he's a really good corner. He's going to be probably my 1 or 2 corner for the first 2 weeks. So yeah, I think that wraps up basically the episode 2. Yeah, episode 2, the No Money Spent series. I'm looking for episode 3. I'm going to finish the Forge sequence and move on to the campaign solos. But yeah, it's gonna wrap it up. Like, comment, share. I don't know what you're supposed to do, but yeah, thanks for watching. Share this with your friends, and until next time, see ya.